wins. Tharoor sidelined, Kharge is the winner.
I'm on my way to congratulate our new president.
Rigged or real, it's time now for a revival.
कांग्रेस के अंदर और ताकत आई है, कांग्रेस और एकजुट हुई है और सब लोग मिलकर इनके नेतृत्व में काम करेंगे.
Can grand old become brand new?
Well, King Kong Mallikarjun Kharge faces his first big test in just a few weeks from now. He's gonna have to hit the ground running. The time for jokes and irony and snipes is over. The Congress party, for the first time in nearly a quarter century, has a non-Gandhi president. And that's what matters. Is it going to make a difference? Let's see. Right here on 5 Live, I'm Shiv. These are the headlines. Haryana BJP netas shamefully attend rape convict, murder convict, Dera chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim's online satsang to seek blessings for panchayat polls. Gurmeet Ram Rahim is out on parole for the third time this year. The two women you're seeing on your screen are BJP leaders. Bilkis Bano rapist was booked for molestation while he was out on parole. Does it get more disgusting than that? India Today has learnt that the 11 murder and rape convicts spent over 900 days out of jail. Big controversy in Telangana. Big fight over Hindu women being asked to remove their Mangal Sutra before appearing for a state exam, while women wearing burqa are allowed without any change. Former Pakistan cricketer Shahid Afridi slams Jai Shah over his No Asia Cup in Pakistan remark. Pakistan board threatens to skip the World Cup 2023 in India. China-Pakistan tango to shield terrorists exposed once again. Beijing puts India and America's proposal to list LET terrorist as a global terrorist on hold. And we're continuing with our breaking coverage of King Kong Kharge, the new president of the Congress party. The latest reaction coming in from a man whose fate could soon be decided by the new Congress leadership, Ashok Gehlot, Chief Minister of Rajasthan, who famously rebelled recently, refusing to be a candidate for the Congress presidency. He's spoken out after Mallikarjun Kharge's victory. Gehlot says Kharge will lead the party, but Rahul Gandhi will be the Prime Minister level face for the 2024 elections. Big comment there coming in from Ashok Gehlot, who's obviously trying to secure his position in Rajasthan in the wake of all the turbulence that has led to this day, and Kharge being felicitated by the Gandhis as the new non-Gandhi president of the party. Let's listen to Ashok Gehlot.
फेस वही रहेंगे पार्टी का राहुल गांधी जी?
राहुल गांधी जननायक बनना जा रहा है. देखिए, आप समझने की कोशिश करें. प्रधानमंत्री होता है, एक कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष होता है, या नेता प्रतिपक्ष होता है, एक कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष होता है. कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष की भूमिका अलग होती है. उनका मान सम्मान हाईएस्ट होता है कांग्रेस पार्टी के अंदर. एक होता नेता होता है, जो पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू थे, मान लो इंदिरा गांधी जी बनी बाद में. कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष अलग भी रहे हैं उस वक्त में भी. अभी भी जो है कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष खड़गे साहब बन गए हैं. हाईएस्ट रेस्पेक्ट इनका रहेगा. ये इनके डायरेक्शन में कांग्रेस काम करेगी. और जो जननायक होता है, राष्ट्रीय नेता होता है, वो होता है प्राइम मिनिस्टर होता है, नेता प्रतिपक्ष होता है. ये राहुल गांधी जी जो भूमिका में है, वो आज पदयात्रा कर रहे हैं. तो आज उनकी भूमिका वो है, राष्ट्रीय नेता के साथ में एक जननायक बनना जा रहे हैं वो लोग. उसी रूप में आज देश में ऑरा बन चुका उनका. और इनकी सारी जो षड्यंत्र थे सोशल मीडिया में, वो धराशायी हो गए हैं.
Supriya, very clear statement there from Ashok Gehlot in that first and exclusive interview to you, saying Jananayak is going to be Rahul Gandhi. You know, forget about all this leadership, you know, what is the hierarchy, wo sab rehne dijiye. Kharge is going to be the man looking after organization but in 2024 it will be Rahul Gandhi whose face will be projected.
Well, Shiv, as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he himself today did a press conference in Andhra Pradesh and very categorically said that whosoever is the Congress president is the supreme authority of the Congress party. When asked whether he will be following the instructions given by Mr. Kharge or the Congress president, he said absolutely. He has made it clear. He said the decisions will be taken by the Congress president elect, who is Mr. Kharge. As far as he is concerned, even his role will be decided by Mr. Kharge. Now comes the second story. When you talk to who's who of the Congress party, they are saying that on one side is Rahul Gandhi, who's leading the Bharat Jodo Yatra. This is exactly what Ashok Gehlot is saying. They are saying that he has become a Jananayak because Shiv today also more than 500 votes which have been counted. There was the name written Rahul Gandhi. More than 10 states have passed the resolutions. More than all the frontal organization and departments that said Rahul Gandhi should become the Congress president. When he said that he is not going to become the president, that's when we saw that these two contenders coming and fighting the election.
Supriya, I just want to, sorry for interrupting you. Mallikarjun Kharge, the new president of the Congress party, is about to address the press. Those are live pictures. Let's make those pictures bigger right now. That press conference is live. Mallikarjun Kharge's first press conference as the new King Kong, the new president of the Congress party, the first non-Gandhi president in nearly a quarter century is about to speak. Let's listen in.
शुरू में तो मैं आपसे क्षमा चाहता हूं और यहाँ की स्थिति क्या है आपने खुद आंखों से देखा है, इसीलिए थोड़ी देर हो गई, थोड़ी नहीं एक आधा घंटा देर हुआ, इसीलिए मुझे वक्त पे आपके सामने हाजिर होने का समय नहीं है, तो इसलिए फिर एक बार मैं आपसे माफी मांग के अपने शब्दों को आगे बढ़ाऊंगा। आजादी के 75 साल के इतिहास में भारतीय राष्ट्रीय कांग्रेस ने लगातार इस देश की डेमोक्रेसी को मजबूत किया और संविधान की रक्षा की। आज जब डेमोक्रेसी खतरे में है, संविधान पर हमला बोला जा रहा है और हर इंस्टीट्यूशन को तोड़ा जा रहा है, तो कांग्रेस पार्टी ने राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल इलेक्शंस करवाकर देश की डेमोक्रेसी को मजबूत करने का एग्जाम्पल पेश किया है। कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट के चुनाव के सफल आयोजन के लिए मैं पार्टी के सभी डेलीगेट्स, सीनियर लीडर्स, वर्कर्स और जो कोई भी इस कार्यक्रम से जुड़े हैं उन सबको मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं। आप सबने डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसेस में हिस्सा लेकर कांग्रेस को मजबूत किया है। मेरे साथी श्री शशि थरूर को भी शुभकामना देता हूं, क्योंकि ये चुनाव में हम एक प्रतिनिधि के रूप में हम और वो खड़े थे, लेकिन चुनाव बहुत अच्छा चला और वो भी मुझे आकर मिले, एक दूसरे से हम मिलकर अपना जो आगे पार्टी को बढ़ाने का भी जो कुछ कोऑपरेशन मैंने भी पूछा और उन्होंने भी हंसते हुए, ये तो एक डेमोक्रेटिक प्रोसेस है, हमको मिल के काम करना है, ये कहा, तो इसलिए मुझे बड़ी खुशी होती है। उनको भी मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ। सभी कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ताओं की ओर से मैं श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी का आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। सोनिया जी ने पर्सनल सैक्रिफाइस कर 23 वर्ष तक कांग्रेस पार्टी के अपने खून पसीने से सींचा है। सोनिया जी की लीडरशिप में न केवल हमने 2 बार केंद्र में सरकार बनाई, बल्कि अनेकों राज्यों में कांग्रेस को रिवाइव किया और राज्यों में भी सरकार उन्होंने बनाई। उनका कार्यकाल इतिहास में याद रखा जाएगा, जो इतने लंबे समय तक पूरा कार्य करके पार्टी को एक शक्ति दी। आज देश में सबसे बड़ी समस्या कमरतोड़ महंगाई यानी इन्फ्लेशन, भयंकर बेरोजगारी अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट, अमीर गरीब के बीच की खाई बढ़ते जा रही है और सरकार के द्वारा देश में फैलाई जाने वाली नफरत, देश की इन समस्याओं के खिलाफ जन आंदोलन तैयार करने के लिए पूर्व कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष श्री राहुल गांधी कन्याकुमारी से कश्मीर तक 3,570 किलोमीटर की यात्रा पर निकले हैं। आज पूरा देश उनके संघर्ष से जुड़ रहा है। मैं कांग्रेस जनों और देश के लोगों से अपील करता हूं कि देश के हित में भारत जोड़ो यात्रा में शामिल होकर श्री राहुल गांधी जी के कंधे से कंधे मिलाकर चलेंगे। उन्होंने मुझे 1 घंटा पहले मुझसे उन्होंने कहा कि आपको अभिनंदन, आप कांग्रेस के अध्यक्ष बने हैं और मैं एक कांग्रेस के सिपाही के नाते काम करते रहूंगा और आगे बढ़ेंगे सब मिलके, ऐसा उन्होंने मुझसे कहा। इसीलिए मुझे बड़ी खुशी होती है कि वो पदयात्रा में रहते हुए वो अपना थोड़ा सा समय मेरे लिए उन्होंने फोन पे बिताया, इसलिए मैं उनका भी धन्यवाद करता हूँ। आज हम सबको मिलकर कार्यकर्ता के तौर पर काम करना है। यहाँ न कोई बड़ा है न छोटा, सब बराबर है। हमें देश के संविधान पर हो रहे हमले और देश की डेमोक्रेसी को खत्म करने की कॉन्स्पिरेसी से मिलकर लड़ना है। हमें फैसिस्ट ताकतों से लड़ना है जो कम्युनलिज्म का चोला ओढ़कर डेमोक्रेटिक इंस्टीट्यूशन पर अटैक कर रहे हैं। हम संगठन को भी मजबूत करेंगे और इन चुनौतियों से भी लड़ेंगे। दिल्ली की सत्ता पर बैठे हुए हुक्मरान सरकार बातें तो बहुत करते हैं पर काम कुछ नहीं होता और असलियत में उनके चरित्र को 4 शब्दों में अगर मैं बताऊं कि ये है खोखला चना बाजे घना, तो ये उनका काम है। तो दोस्तों, हमारा मानना है कि देश एक तानाशाही की सनक की भेंट नहीं चढ़ाया जा सकता। हमें इकट्ठे होकर इन विनाशकारी ताकतों को हराना है। पार्टी के सभी दोस्तों को संसद से सड़क तक लड़ना होगा। बूथ स्तर पर संगठन के हर साथी को जोर से संघर्ष करना होगा। मुझे विश्वास है कि जैसे आपने मुझ पर भरोसा जताया है और गरीब परिवार में जन्मे एक सामान्य व्यक्ति को, एक सामान्य कार्यकर्ता को कांग्रेस का अध्यक्ष बनाया है, मैं आपके भरोसे पर खरा उतरने की पूरी कोशिश करूंगा। जय हिंद, जय कांग्रेस।
There will be another opportunity. Kharge Saab has. I am very fortunate that I am in charge of the same state that Kharge Saab comes from. So he has asked me to request to all of you. उन्होंने मुझे आपसे सादर हाथ जोड़कर अनुरोध करने को कहा है कि 26 तारीख को वो अपना कार्यभार संभालेंगे और उस दिन एक व्यापक पत्रकार वार्ता कर बहुत सारे सवालों का जवाब लेंगे। आज हम सब ने उन्हें अनुरोध किया कि आज आप अध्यक्ष निर्वाचित हुए हैं आप आज जरूर पत्रकार मित्रों को से मिलिए, अपनी टिप्पणी करिए, एक व्यापक पत्रकार वार्ता जिसमें आपके सब सवालों का जवाब वो लेंगे। उन्होंने मुझे अनुरोध किया है आपसे अनुरोध करने को कि आप थोड़ा सा धैर्य रखें और 26 को आपके सब सवाल लेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Kharge's first press conference, but is the Congress basically admitting that Mallikarjun Kharge is a proxy president, just a puppet who's been installed there to do the bidding of the Gandhis? Live pictures coming in from the Congress headquarters in the national capital. The victory symbol from 80-year-old Mallikarjun Kharge, the first non-Gandhi president of the Congress party since 1998. The last time the Congress party had a non-Gandhi president, I was in class 12 in school. Just to give our viewers a little bit of perspective of how long that's been. Mallikarjun Kharge now is the new King Kong. He's the president of the Congress party. Here he is being feted by Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi just a short while ago before the press conference. But already the questions are being asked and the length of the shadow over Kharge is darkening. The Congress, it appears, has admitted in an inadvertent way that people's generic fears and generic suspicions about this entire election are basically true. A senior Congress leader has now admitted to India today that Mallikarjun Kharge is basically just a proxy chief. At the end of the day, it will still be Rahul and Sonia who will run the show. Dinesh Gundu Rao has just spoken out to India Today's Supriya Bharadwaj, and he says Kharge is chief, but the position of Sonia and Rahul will remain preeminent. Whether you call it Jananayak, whether you call it something else, the Gandhis will remain the preeminent leaders of the Congress party. And therefore, one wonders what this is going to mean as far as Kharge's powers are concerned. I want to go across first and listen into that bite.
Yes, the president is the president, but I think Kharge Saab has very clearly said that he will take everyone along, discuss with everybody, and of course the position of Srimati Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi is preeminent, and they will be involved in every decision-making process of the Congress party. But this will be, I think it's a new approach, and there will be a new team, I'm sure. And I think the Congress party is facing many challenges. And in Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, we'll have a senior most experienced person who's handled various positions, who's held positions in the state and at the center, who has grown from the bottom to the top. He hails from a very poor background, from a very simple family, a Dalit family. And today he's reached the pinnacle in the Congress party, an historic position of the Congress party president. I think with his leadership, I'm sure that there'll be good days ahead for the party.
So there will be a reshuffle also, a revamp of the party also?
I'm sure when any president takes over, there will be a new team and there will be new people and reorganizing the party structure. How they will do, what they will do is left to him and the senior leaders. But definitely there will be, and that's the way it should be also. And I think that will reinvigorate the party. Congress today has shown to the country that we are a democratic party and we believe in democracy. And I think that has been very amply displayed in this election.
I want to go across now to Supriya Bharadwaj, who's been getting all the first and exclusive interviews here on India Today. She has with her the new Congress president's son, Priyank Kharge, with her. Supriya, many questions, lots of work ahead. How does the son of the new president feel today and how is he reacting?
Shiv, he has just left because Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is coming here. I would like to show you what is going on over here. Mr. Kharge, after addressing the press conference, has come here. He is meeting all the Congress party's leaders and karyakartas who are present here. At the moment, these are live visuals which we are showing you at the moment. And here you can see that all the leaders who are waiting for him, Mallikarjun Kharge, along with all the senior leaders from Karnataka are present here. He's meeting the leaders. They are actually going around here. There are lots of karyakartas who are present. Priyank Kharge is also here. When we spoke to Priyank Kharge in the morning today, he said very categorically that there is no time for celebration, no time for some grand celebrations, because we have to get the elections to the elections. We have to win the states. And over here you can see that a table is kept. Mr. Kharge is here, and at the same time also a lot of other Congress workers are present here. A large number of people are already present here in this very place, and I'd like to show you.
Supriya, very quickly. Shashi Tharoor is just sitting down now for his press conference. In 30 seconds, tell me, what is the fate of Shashi Tharoor? Is he going to be an outcast, or is he going to be part of the new team?
Well, I think so. Shashi Tharoor will be part of the new team because what we are getting from the sources is that there is going to be a complete revamp in the party, and a lot of new faces will be coming in because a new president has come and a new team will come along with him. As far as Shiv, the Congress party is concerned, they are saying very loud and clear what Mr. Kharge also said.
Yeah.
The party is supreme now. The message is loud.
Supriya, we're going across to Shashi Tharoor. He's speaking live now.
आज हमारे इससे लाउड तो नहीं होगा मुझसे सॉरी आप लोग और नजदीक आना चाहते हैं तो शायद बेहतर होगा हाँ इनके माइक तो पिकअप करेंगे लेकिन इससे ज्यादा चिल्लाना पानी भी लेके पानी हाँ पानी माफ करो क्योंकि वैसे भी 18 दिन से चिल्ला रहा हूँ तो मैं गला तो गया एक बार चिल्लाइए एक आखिरी बार चिल्लाएंगे अच्छी बात है देखिए आपको पता है कि आज कांग्रेस पार्टी के करीब 900 से ज़्यादा अंग हमारे डेलीगेट्स हमारे पीसीसी डेलीगेट्स 9,000 करीब 9,000 माफ़ कीजिए आज निर्णय लिया कि मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे साहब हमारा नया अध्यक्ष होगा। मैं खबर सुन के उनके घर गए और उनको मेरी बधाई सुना दी। वो बहुत मेरे वरिष्ठ नेता है, मैं उनके साथ काम भी किया हूँ लोकसभा में, जैसे मैं आप सबको पहले भी बताया था। हम लोग कॉलीग्स हैं, सहयोगी है और मैं खुश हूँ कि इस चुनाव के बाद कांग्रेस पार्टी को एक नया अध्यक्ष के लीडरशिप और के नेतृत्व और गाइडेंस से आगे बढ़ने का मौका मिलेगा। मैं ये भी कहूँगा आप लोगों से कि मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ कि इतने सारे कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ताओं ने मुझे समर्थन दिए, जिनमें से 1000 से ज़्यादा मतदान देने वाले हमारे डेलीगेट्स भी थे और बहुत सारे जो शायद वोट देने का हक नहीं था लेकिन कांग्रेस पार्टी की भलाई के लिए काम करने वाले मुझे हर प्रदेश में आके समर्थन दिए, मेरे साथ निकले और हर जगह में जैसे अब आज भी देखते हैं मेरे साथ रुक के मुझे जिस किस्म के मॉरल सपोर्ट दिए, मैं इसके लिए आभारी हूँ। मेरे ख्याल में हमारे कार्यकर्ता हैं हमारी पार्टी का असली गुरूर और मैं कहूँगा कि हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं के काम से ही पार्टी आगे बढ़ेगी और मैं खुश हूँ कि उनको इस विषय से इस चुनाव से उनको भी एक मौका मिला हमारे पार्टी के भविष्य के बारे में सोचने के लिए और उनके ही पसीने से उनके ही काम से हमारे पार्टी का भविष्य बनने में एक बहुत बड़ा भूमिका लेना। मैं चाहता हूं कि पार्टी उनकी भी आवाज़ सुने। मैं चाहता हूं कि खड़गे साहब का विजय हम सब मान ले कि कांग्रेस पार्टी की जीत है। मैंने शुरुआत से ही कहा था ये कोई व्यक्ति का विषय नहीं, मैं मेरे लिए कुछ नहीं चाहता, मैं सिर्फ चाहता हूं कि पार्टी मजबूत बने, क्योंकि भारतीय मजबूती के लिए एक कांग्रेस मजबूत होना बड़ी ज़रूरी है। तो इसी स्पिरिट में और इसी उद्देश्य से मैं लड़ा, और जो भी इस लड़ाई में भाग लिए उनको मेरी बधाई और मेरी ऑल माय ग्रैटिट्यूड पे बताना चाहता हूँ। मैं उससे अभी रुकूंगा, क्योंकि अगर आप लोग को प्रश्न होंगे तो शायद उसके लिए जवाब दे दूंगा। लेकिन मेरे मन में ये बहुत अच्छा हुआ कांग्रेस पार्टी के लिए, और यहाँ से हम आगे बढ़ के कांग्रेस को हमारे देश के आने वाले चुनावों में एक बहुत बड़ा असर पड़ेगा मेरे ख्याल में, क्योंकि हमारे कार्यकर्ता भी जाग गए हैं, सब लोग तैयार हैं बीजेपी के चुनौती को निपटने के लिए। और मैं भी काफ़ी कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ कि हमारी पार्टी आप लोगों को हमारी कामयाबी दिखाई सकेंगे।
देश का गुरूर शशि थरूर, देश का कोहिनूर शशि थरूर।
Mr. Tharoor, I have a question.
Yeah.
Mr. Tharoor, you got almost 1,072 votes. So many are saying, the political observers are saying that these votes reflects that there is a feeling of dissent within the Congress cadre, because Mr. Kharge was seen as a Gandhi family candidate and you were not seen as a Gandhi family candidate. So many are saying that Congress also, 1,000 people in the Congress, among the Congress delegates, want change, and this is a vote for dissent. Like how?
There's a difference between the two. I didn't pitch myself as a candidate of dissent. I pitched myself as a candidate of change. And change not in the ideology of the party or in the direction of the party, but rather in the manner in which we do our regular work. And I did feel that there was a need for opening up access to karyakartas in the party, creating more opportunities for discussion forums, implementing not only the declarations of the Udaipur Chintan Shivir, but further some of the additional ideas that I had published in the manifesto, which came to me largely from our own party workers who wanted to see these changes. And therefore, for me, I would stress that it is not so much about dissent, but how we can make a good party better. I believe we have the experienced leaders, the strong record in governance, and the convictions and values that are right for the country. But what I felt there was a problem with was that there was a sense of disconnect on the part of many of our workers, and that we needed to overcome that by giving them a greater sense of involvement. I hope the election itself has contributed to giving them some sense of involvement in the party. I believe that is the case. But I think beyond this, there's much more that needs to be done, and I hope Mr. Kharge, once he has had time to assume his role fully, will look seriously at how all party workers can contribute to effective governance in the party, so that we can mount an effective challenge to the BJP in the elections ahead. Yeah.
Mr. Aroor, while you were campaigning as well, there were times when you raised that, sometimes it seemed like that Mr. Kharge was being felicitated by the PCC chiefs. Today also there was a letter which came out. Mr. Soos had also spoken about that, where you said that there were some discrepancies or some violations that your team had raised. Did it always feel to you that this was a one-sided, some are calling it a rigged election against you, so you still fought the fight because you had to? Or are you absolutely satisfied with the way this entire election has been conducted?
Look, first of all, I think the leak of that letter was unfortunate, and I said so immediately. It's certainly not something we would have done, and we are getting some very educated guesses as to where it came from, but that's neither here nor there right now. All I wanted to say is that throughout the election, Salman, as the campaign manager, was receiving information from the field, from our party workers, and wherever there were anything that he felt needed to be brought to the attention of the election authority, it was so done. This is not the first letter that was sent. It was the last letter, but it was not the first. And I will say that what Salman was doing was his duty in alerting the election authority to any violations that have been reported to us. They would then have to inquire and judge whether any action should be taken. I'm not aware that any action has resulted on any of these things, but the point is everybody has to play their role in this particular situation, that's all. we are conscious that the party has held no election for 22 years. And I don't think we can either say we are absolutely satisfied or that we have any reason to mistrust. I think the fact is that in an election of this nature, after such a long time, there are bound to be glitches, there are bound to be slip-ups, and they were. But the fact is that for us, we never doubted the good faith of the election authority or of the party leadership in wanting to have a free and fair opportunity for both candidates to contest. You're right, the leadership by and large stayed with Mr. Kharge. Again, that is not necessarily surprising. If you have a choice between change and continuity, and you are part of the continuity by your own rule, why would you want to change? I mean, I must say I admire those who did come out nonetheless and support me. But I would say that that's an inevitable thing. Conversely, a lot of those who signed my nomination forms, a lot of those who accompanied me, a lot of those who sat alongside me in press conferences at PCCs and so on, were also people of some heft in the party, either by virtue of having positions themselves. We've had MPs and fairly senior MPs and former MPs alongside me. But we've also had a lot of party workers who devote hours of their days, day in and day out, in many cases for very many years. Some of them are standing here. They've devoted decades to the party without any such recognition. But they still feel that idealism, that desire to see the party succeed. And for me, sticking to the election was not just stubbornness or anything like that. It was also an acknowledgement of what I owed to all those who have taken so much of effort to promote my views and this desire.
Well, the point is that Shashi Tharoor can say whatever he wishes to say at this point of time. He believed it was an unfair election. He had complained. Now, amazingly, he's saying, I don't know how that letter got leaked, etc. It's all one big joke now because nobody in their right mind thought that Tharoor stood a hair of a chance. It's surprising that he even got over 1,000 votes. This was an election that was decided from the start because Mallikarjun Kharge was, well, obviously not officially because we can't say that, was the chosen one. He had been predetermined to be the new Congress president. Well, no matter what I say, no matter what the political pundits say, for the first time in 24 years, the grand old party has a non-Gandhi president. Mallikarjun Kharge has secured a landslide victory of over 7,000 votes against Shashi Tharoor, who only managed 1,071, which some say is actually pretty impressive. This election for who will be the Congress's chief was nothing short of a full-fledged soap opera, thanks mostly to Shashi Tharoor and initially Ashok Gehlot. But in the end, it was veteran Mallikarjun Kharge, 80 years old, Gandhi loyalist, a man who's named his children after the Gandhis and who was chosen by the Gandhis, an indication that the party has stuck to what it knows and has shunned the opportunity for change. But will Kharge be able to change the grand old and bring in the brand new is the multi-million-dollar question for India's oldest party.
Gandhi loyalist and 80-year-old veteran Mallikarjun Kharge is the new Congress president. The grand old party has finally chosen its new chief after a poll process which was mocked as staged but can prove crucial for Congress revival. Congress's man of the moment is the first non-Gandhi party president in 24 years.
As per the Article 18D of the Constitution of Indian National Congress, I, Madhusudan Mistry, hereby declare Sri Mallikarjun Kharge elected as the President of Indian National Congress.
Kharge swept the party's high-stakes polls with over 90% votes, challenger Shashi Tharoor emerging as a distant second. Celebrations erupted outside Kharge's house right after the news of him being the new chief broke out. Tharoor, who had made massive allegations of irregularities in the poll process, conceded defeat and wished Kharge.
I'm on my way to congratulate our new president. Okay. Let me go and meet him and then we'll talk. Come, thank you. Thanks. I'm going to Mr. Kharge's.
Congress veterans, including Rajasthan CM Ashok Gehlot, whose loyalists had revolted to stop his elevation as Congress chief, hailed Kharge.
खड़गे साहब बहुत अनुभवी व्यक्तित्व के धनी हैं, 9 बार एमएलए, 2 बार लोकसभा मेंबर और अभी नेता प्रतिपक्ष हैं। आज सोनिया गांधी जी आई थी मैडम, अभी कितनी खुश थी वो, क्योंकि उन्होंने कहा मुझे इसी दिन का इंतजार था नए अध्यक्ष कब बने। तो आप सोच सकती हो कि हम सब बहुत खुश हैं।
It's a great responsibility and a great privilege for the family. It's not every day that you get to be the president of the oldest party in India that got us the freedom and that has built India and that has created this idea of India for the entire world. So it's a great honor and privilege for the family as well.
He hails from a very poor background, from a very simple family, a Dalit family, and today he's reached the pinnacle in the Congress party, an historic position of the Congress party president. I think with his leadership, I'm sure that there'll be good days ahead for the party.
And from the middle class.
While Rahul Gandhi said he will report to the new president now, many Congress netas said only Rahul Gandhi will remain the face of the party.
Will you be reporting to the new president?
Obviously, the Congress president is the supreme authority in the Congress party, and every Congress member reports to that person.
Can Kharge shed the loyalist tag and revive Congress fortunes to take on BJP's formidable poll machinery? With Supriya Bharadwaj and Mausami Singh in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, President Mallikarjun Kharge is the new Congress chief, but he has, well, to say it very mildly, a very tough task cut out for him. He faces very serious party challenges that he will be looked upon now to fix. Number one, boost the confidence of the party workers and leaders amidst a very flagging sort of reputation for implosions. He needs to stop the desertions and infighting between various factions of the party in different states. He needs to deal with dissidents like the G23 faction. They, of course, have done Ji Huzur and bowed to the Gandhis in this election, making a total mockery of themselves. You know, the entire G23, they even abandoned Shashi Tharoor, who was a part of them, and went behind Mallikarjun Kharge, but that's a different story. But Mallikarjun Kharge has to lead organizational reforms and create a robust election battle-ready machine to counter Modi and Shah in this immediate round of assembly elections and then 2024. He has to retain the present UPA allies and bring more into the fold to become a real war-fighting political force on the road to 2024. But there is a much more immediate question for Kharge, and that's the breaking news we're bringing to you right now. Mallikarjun Kharge, remember, is from Karnataka. He's an old war horse. He's led many campaigns there. He's a multi-time MLA from the state, and his elevation to Congress presidency could be a big boost to the Congress's fight in the state of war, Karnataka. He is expected, we're hearing from the ground, that his victory in this election is being seen as a big boost, and he will be seen to galvanize the Congress for the 2023 elections. Just 7 months from now, his home state, Karnataka, goes to the elections, and Karnataka, remember, is seen as the one big state where the Congress party has a strong fighting chance. Now, Nabila Jamal joins me live on this story. Nabila, there is, of course, Gujarat and Himachal coming up soon, but Karnataka is that one state where the Congress is seen to have a certain degree of vibrancy. It has a good chance and may actually have a positive, outcome in the election. Mallikarjun Kharge, someone you know well, is from the state, a state he knows very well. He knows all the people there. He knows the language. He's highly respected. He's been an MLA several times. How do you see this? Is this a big boost to the Congress in Karnataka?
Well, the Congress in Karnataka, the many leaders that I've spoken to, Shiv, are quite upbeat and positive that Mallikarjun Kharge, with his experience and the kind of understanding that he has of the political dimensions in Karnataka, will surely act as a binding factor over all of these, bickering leaders. And you know very well what I'm trying to, refer to. The DK camp, the Sidhu camp, both these factions have been warring, time immemorial. And it appears that Mallikarjun Kharge will be rested with this responsibility to actually bring these two forces together. And why he's the right man and why the Congress High Command has these hopes is only because Mallikarjun Kharge, despite being a 9-time MLA and coming very close to being very close to being chosen as the Chief Minister of Karnataka twice over. The last assembly elections, the elections before that, Kharge was the top contender for the CM post for the Congress party in Karnataka, but he wasn't made. He wasn't made the chief minister, but yet the man never revolted. He never complained. He stayed a staunch loyalist of the Congress party, and it appears that that's what's paid him this dividend. He's been elevated to the Congress president's post, and knowing that he knows Karnataka very well, decision making will be a lot easier. And of course, he understands Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar very well. He is very well. They are hoping that this man, understanding these two leaders, will be able to bring them together and also consolidate the Dalit vote in the state of Karnataka. But
that's going to be a very, very big ask. And uniting the factions. Yes. Uniting the factions in Karnataka is going to be one of the biggest challenges for Mallikarjun Kharge. We've got more breaking news. We've got more breaking news coming in. Prime Minister Modi has just tweeted conveying his best wishes to the new Congress president. Remember, Prime Minister Modi's BJP has long talked about a Congress Mukt Bharat and then a Gandhi Mukt Congress, and now that latter part has at least become something of a reality because Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi are not the president or hold any official positions within the Congress structure anymore, and the Prime Minister has just congratulated Mallikarjun Kharge, the new president of the Congress party. That's the Prime Minister's tweet there, wishing him the best for the new responsibility. The outgoing president of the Congress party, Sonia Gandhi, the matriarch, the leader, continues to be the leader. When she took over the presidency of the Congress party, I was in class 12. That's how long ago it was. And over nearly a quarter century, she has led the Congress through 2 terms of government in the UPA and is someone who is seen to continue to be the big power center of this party. But as Sonia Gandhi hands over charge to her #1 loyalist, Mallikarjun Kharge, the question now is, Sonia Gandhi, who's been at the helm of all the Congress's up and downs in recent times, the question is whether the grand old party will ever see a Gandhi or a Sonia Mukt party. But Kharge could just be a remote control person by the Gandhis.
After nearly a quarter century as Congress president, she finally gets to give way to a non-Gandhi successor. With one of her most unwavering loyalists now the man in hot seat. Could this really be the end of the Sonia Congress? Because let's face it, that's what it was. Taking charge in 1998, Sonia Gandhi steered her party through the turn of the millennium, through the powerful Vajpayee Sarkar, only to quietly come in strong and defeat the BJP in 2004. Then, reputedly with powerful remote control and kitchen cabinet, the Sonia Congress gave the country 2 terms of government under the UPA. The coalition she still heads to this day. Vacating her seat briefly for son Rahul in 2017, the Sonia Congress saw a second humiliating defeat in 5 years. Hurriedly anointed back as an interim president, Sonia helped keep a wounded, broken party together. But ever since, with Sonia Gandhi's health condition keeping her away from the daily bustle of politics, the Sonia Congress has, for all practical purposes, become the Rahul Congress. A fact the Congress denies, but one that is undeniable in the radiance of the Rahul-centered Bharat Jodo Yatra. Sonia may have vacated her chair, and Rahul may have decided he doesn't want the chair. But few believe the chair won't be at the pleasure of the Gandhis. Kharge, who named his children after the Gandhis and who has clearly stated that they remain his leaders, cannot imagine power without them. And remember, Rahul's National March is almost definitely a mission to repackage a leader. So he can perhaps be projected as a tacit prime ministerial phase for the third time. And therefore, there's no such thing as a Gandhi Mukt Congress. A new chapter, but ever in the shadow of the first family. Bureau Report, India Today.
And coming up next, Pakistan's cricket board is rattled after the BCCI's sudden announcement that India will not travel to Pakistan for next year's Asia Cup. They've hit right back. We'll tell you where things stand.
जितने भी पूरे भारत में सिक्योरिटी गार्ड लगे हुए हैं सबको मान सम्मान मिलना चाहिए।
हम अकेले ड्यूटी करते हैं, हम गरीब आदमी हैं सर।
आज तो सम्मान तो मेरा चला ही गया, मुझे सिर्फ रिस्पेक्ट चाहिए।
हम आपकी कहानी पूरी दुनिया को सुनाएंगे और आपके स्वाभिमान के लिए आवाज उठाएंगे। रात 9 बजे आज तक पर।
Everyone's busy finding what's trending. You're busy finding out why. India Today for those who research before reacting. Download the India Today app now.
Nayanthara and Vignesh made headlines after they announced the arrival of their twin baby boys through surrogacy. The Tamil Nadu government had then said that they will conduct an inquiry to check whether the couple violated surrogacy laws. Following the inquiry now, Nayanthara and Vignesh filed an affidavit and clarified that their marriage was registered 6 years ago and that they have welcomed twins via surrogate, who is her relative. They also added that they registered for surrogacy in December 2021, weeks before commercial surrogacy was banned in India. The couple tied the knot at a grand ceremony on June 9, 2022 in Mahabalipuram. The two also provided their marriage certificate as a proof. And 4 months after their marriage, newlyweds announced the birth of their twins.
என் தந்தை என்னை சோழ நாட்டிற்காக வாழேந்தும்படி ஆணையிட்டார். நான் சோழ நாட்டின் காவலன், சோழ மக்களின் வேலைக்காரன்.
Mani Ratnam's magnum opus Punniyin Selvan continues to rule the box office. Yes, the period drama has now emerged as the first ever Tamil film to gross over 200 crore rupees at Tamil Nadu box office. Punniyin Selvan Part 1 also surpassed Vikram to become the highest grossing regional language film in the state. Made on the budget of rupees 500 crores, Punniyin Selvan has also managed to earn 460 crore rupees worldwide as per the latest reports. The multi-starrer narrates the ancient tale of majestic Chola Empire and is based on the book of Kalki Krishnamurthy. It consists of a mega-star cast including Vikram, Karthi, Jayam Ravi, Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, Trisha, Sobita Dhulipala, among others.
In pole-bound Gujarat, his home state, Prime Minister Modi today inaugurated a part of the big Defence Expo show, where he also laid the foundation stone a little later for one of India's most important combat Air Force bases, very close to the India-Pak border. And in doing so, he also fired a few shots at the UPA government. Take a look at why he did that.
India is all set to get an aerial firewall to shield itself from Pakistani air attacks. Once complete, the Disa Air Base, just 130 kilometers from the Indo-Pak border in North Gujarat, can intercept Pakistani jets taking off from air bases in Jacobabad, foiling any Pakistani misadventure to target Gujarat's $1 trillion industrial complex.
इसके निर्माण से गुजरात के आसपास के क्षेत्र में एयर बेसिस के बीच 355 किलोमीटर की दूरी कम हो जाएगी, जिससे हमारे लड़ाकू विमानों की ऑपरेटिंग रेंज में बढ़ोतरी होगी और लड़ाई के वक्त रिस्पांस टाइम में कमी आएगी.
Laying the foundation stone of the airbase today in pole-bound Gujarat's Banaskantha district, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a big attack on the Congress-led UPA government, accusing it of stalling the crucial airbase for 14 long years, despite a nod by the Vajpayee government way back in 2000.
दिशा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा से केवल 130 किलोमीटर दूर है. अगर हमारे फोर्सेस, विशेषकर हमारी वायुसेना दिशा में होगी, तो हम पश्चिमी सीमा पर किसी भी दुस्साहस का और बेहतर ढंग से जवाब दे पाएंगे.
Speaking after unveiling India's biggest defense expo, the Prime Minister said India had emerged as a big exporter of military equipment.
पिछले 5 वर्षों में हमारा रक्षा निर्यात, हमारा डिफेंस एक्सपोर्ट 8 गुना बढ़ा है दोस्तों. हम दुनिया के 75 से ज्यादा देशों को रक्षा सामग्री और उपकरण एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, निर्यात कर रहे हैं.
The Prime Minister, who announced the 4th list of military weapons in the import curb list, summed up the defense situation by invoking India releasing cheetahs into the wild.
यही देश कोई जमाना था जब कबूतर छोड़ा करता था, आज चीता छोड़ने की ताकत रखता है.
With Manjeet Negi in Gandhinagar, Bureau Report, India Today.
And coming up next, one of the most shameful stories of the week. Gurmeet Ram Rahim, the convict for rape and murder of the Dera Sacha Sauda, who's out on parole thanks to some elections. He's been feted. His blessings have been sought by two big BJP leaders in Haryana. How much more shameful can this disgusting episode get? Akshita tells you on the other side.
A touchscreen